Hey guys, DJ Jack back with you here once again with another video. So we're gonna talk here about a story from MGK, our Philadelphia classic rock station, #1 station in Philadelphia, who just made #1 again in the rankings for another time. Yep. There's a story they posted, and all the Beasley stations posted this story about John Mellencamp at his concert. Yeah, here's another Mellencamp crazy concert that happened, story that happened. Like last year when there was, right before I went to see Mellencamp, I saw Mellencamp in concert last year. Great show, great thing. We're not going to really say the word he said because it's a bad word, and you probably know what word it is, but because Mellencamp's known for using this word. So we're not going to say it on the air, but we are going to talk about the story and basically share with you guys what happened in Cleveland, Ohio last night. So apparently John Mellencamp played a show in the Stanton Theater in Toledo, Ohio. Toledo, Ohio, last night on March 17th, and abruptly halted the show to some basically grumpy fans. That's what it was. I'm not going to say the word. It's grumpy fans. Basically grumpy fans. They basically, according to the review, that the Toledo Blade Mellencamp had it at 9:13 p.m. He walked off the stage after saying, "You know what? Show's over." Mellencamp returned to the stage about 5 minutes later and resumed the show, but the outlet noted that it was obvious he wasn't happy about it. Apparently, somebody was saying, and we're not going to say this word, but somebody said a bad word in the audience and said, play the Authority song. Because Mellencamp, I saw him in concert last year for his first live in-person tour. He didn't play the Authority song or Rockin' the USA. I can see why fans were upset, but they shouldn't go crazy over Mellencamp not playing the Authority song and not playing not playing Rockin' the USA. Both know Mellencamp songs that everybody knows, but I mean, yes, he did play Small Town. He did play Hurt So Good. He played some tracks that you don't even think he would play at his concert, like Jackie Brown, which was a surprise. I mean, that's great. And then he played something newer from his newest album from 2 years or 3 years ago. Really interesting. Really interesting. But let's continue the story and talking about it. So after that, the video of the incident sacrificed, which can be watched in TikTok due to NSVW language, not going to say the word, but while telling a story to the crowd between songs, and someone yelled, "Play music." And the Cornets met, and the guy met, basically, the grumpy fans basically said something that tolerated and said, "Play the Authority song." And right after he responded, another person yelled for Mellencamp to play the Authority song. Then they led to Mellencamp to say, "Guys, I can stop the show right now and just go home. Tell you what I'm going to do. Since you've been so wonderful, I'm going to cut about 10 songs out of the show. Here we go." Wow. Grumpy fans going after Mellencamp. This is and then he get into it. Fans love. This is why there's crazy fans at concerts. They happen. These stories happen. This is really crazy. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's interesting. Restart was met with cheers, and Mellencamp continued. "Here's the thing, man. You don't you don't know me. You don't know me. And hey, Joe, find this guy and let him see him after the show." Okay. And they're right after his response, another person then yelled for Mellencamp to play the Authority song. And then he said, Mellencamp to said to guys, I can't stop this show right now, and just go, I can stop this show right now and just go home. Tell you what I'm going to do, since you've been so wonderful, I'm going to cut about 10 songs out of the show. Here we go. Such a great grumpy singer, you know. I mean, fans need to relax. He's telling stories, and this is what he does. What Mellencamp wants to do. I know everybody wants to hear the music, but he likes to tell. Mellencamp likes to tell stories. That's one thing about his grandmother and stuff. How she lived to be 100 years old, and it's a great story and all. But people don't love. People just get very frustrated. Yeah, it's a crazy story, crazy story, crazy stuff that happened at concerts. Just wanted to share that on my channel. It's interesting.